Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all in to go as crazy as me because you are about to hear 7 hours of the same song over and over again. But welcome, everyone. My name is Rayo. I'm here to bring you what I proclaimed the Lolo quest. At minimum today, you will be seeing 350 puzzles, featuring the 3 US Lolo games and the 2 Famicom ones never released over here in the States. If I'm able to go quick enough, we're going to see a little extra. We're going to have the Game Boy game show up just to fill time because there's a chance I could finish this in roughly in the low 5 hours. So I don't want things to go up too I don't want the schedule to get too far ahead, so I have some backups in case things go too fast. Which, shouldn't be a problem. But, anywho, I also want to claim that there will be times where I might go quiet a little longer. I am battling a small illness. So, let's begin. To let you know how the list is going to go, we're going to go with the original. We're going to start with the classic everyone knows, the first game. We're going to go to the Famicom Lolo 1, which is a version of Lolo 2 for us in the US. Then 2J, which is a much harder version of Lolo 3. And then we're going to do the classic 2 and 3. And then if time permits, we'll do the Game Boy games. But anyway, let's start this show on the road. And let's go. So like I said, 350 puzzles at minimum, 470 in total. And let's rock. So, we start off with Lolo 1, what I always like to call the tutorial Lolo game, which is still hard when you get later onto the game, but it's not. When you've played as many Lolos as I have, this becomes a very simplistic game overall. So, and what I do enjoy about the first one is that the game basically gives you a tutorial of every enemy in the game. So every level will introduce one new character per level. So first we saw the Snakies, then we saw the Ghouls, now we're seeing the Leapers, who will sleep when you touch them. Then we hit on this stage 4, which will introduce the lovely Skulls. And you know what? Just for Marathon, even though I'm usually always safe, I'm going to play it safe anyway. Give myself a little bit of extra room so nothing can go wrong. It minimizes the deaths. And then lastly in level 1, we're going to learn about the Rockies. We have 2 distinct traits with them, which if you're near them, they stop. If you're on the left or right. If you're above and below, they basically chase after you. Alrighty, 1/10 of the way done with the first game. Alright, now we're on to 2-1, where we are introduced to the... Nope, we decided to have a little fun. He decided to troll us, so we're going to troll him back. Oh, I pushed that way too far, so we're going to be taking the DLC path by going really down to the bottom. But we're going to learn about the Alma, who likes to chase you. And then on to everyone's favorite, the Medusas, who will shoot you if you are not covering them in some certain way, whether a block or a rock or an enemy. And then lastly, we get to learn about the Medusa, but we're just gonna heck with his trait and just go right past him. Yeah, so usually when you walk right in front of a Medusa, he's supposed to immediately kill you. But there's a small window in between his movement, between each half-tile block, that if you time it correctly, you will bypass the game's check to see if you're in its path. And how that works is because we are also stuck inside a heart, which doesn't register the enemy's hit detection. Okay, now that we're done with the tutorial 8, now we're just getting onto the main stage. Now this is where things get tough because they start incorporating all of the different enemies into one level. And I'm also going to be doing a small trick here and see if it works. Got it. Wait and go. The tight window to turn and shoot. There. And just like that, already done with the second floor. 10 down, 460 to go. Now we're gonna see the first instance in this game of something that usually isn't done in this version of the game, where we are going to be using an enemy as a blocker. So how this is going to work is that I'm going to specifically get the skull to come in a certain path, get out of the way, and use him as a blocker. Now our first instant of water, and also our first instance of skulls being done. So that bottom skull should be able to easily get me and kill me, but he decides to never chase me. I don't know why. It was primarily made for the first game, and every other one's skulls are at least a little smarter. Okay, wait and go. Put him to sleep there. So usually you're supposed to use these egg shots I got to at least egg them and move them out of the way before they sleep, but as long as you know where to stand, you don't need these egg shots. They become kind of useless. Now, to show you how dumb skulls can really be, he has easy access to kill me right here. But he's just gonna go the other direction for whatever reason. He was just like, nah. Oh no, I did it right. Man, I've run this game so much you figured I remember what the strat is, but I did not practice one at all. But I played it so much, you don't really need much practice. And just like that, 4-3 is done. Now the first run killer back when I was going for the world record. I'm going to try getting this quick way, but nope, I completely messed it up because that was too early. So we're going to play it safe. We're going to play it safe. There's nothing wrong about playing this level safe. Okay, wait. So if you time the beginning of this level correctly, you can get through this entire section without ever having to stop. But again, it's really hard. On to the, I like to call it the Lolo level, because it's literally just a water of Lolo. Okay, again, left eye, right eye, immediately back onto the egg. Don't waste the time, because the game does slow down a little bit when you are walking off the egg. Now, the game of being the most important, actually the biggest thing with this level, make sure to entrap the skull. It's really the only thing you need to do to be super safe, because you can get out of the way of his shot without a problem, and just block the other 3 enemies, and you're good. And also very important, go to the left side. You need to push the left block up. Okay, and this is another level where I'm gonna play it safe. Usually you would keep the Medusa free. They'll make it look cool, but we're just gonna play it safe. It only costs us maybe a half second. It's not a big deal to do that. And now for the final stage of the level, where, again, we're gonna do a nice little shortcut here. And we're going to just use those 2 snakies to wrap around. You only need to block the Medusas. The goals are not a problem. And just like that, done with floor 4. And Shasta, thank you for the raid. Just a level of push the blocks in the correct order, and we're pretty free. Okay, the big thing here is you need to push that right top block down first in order to make it more accessible to move these blocks. Then we're gonna wrap around and push this block through the arrow using the arrow power to switch the arrow to be able to block the chest. Then make sure to grab the heart on the right side of the Medusa first, the left side of the Medusa, our right. Get through this. Okay, this is a fairly simple stage where I'm going to play it a little backwards. What we're going to do is we're actually going to get these hearts now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to egg shot the middle and top skull. And then immediately run and blow this skull away. That way we have more than enough time to get past the egg skulls and get to the chest. Yeah, 7 hours. This is 5 to 7 Lolo games. So it's a long one. And also, I forgot to mention at the start, I do want to thank RGL for allowing me to do this run. It is a long run, so it takes a lot of possible time for other runners. But this is a game that has been near and dear to my heart as a kid. I've run this on and off on Twitch for, God, 5 years now. So it is an honor to be able to show everyone Lolo one more time. As I say, this is the grand finale of me playing this game, at least in non-marathon settings. There, we just finished the big 20 number 9 goal. Now to the back half. Fan favorite, eh? I probably have to go with 3. I've always been a fan of 3. Just due to how different it was from the fact that they introduced bosses. The difficulty ramped up big time. Also, I meant to mention, you probably saw a little thing there where I just went right in front of that Medusa without getting hit. So there is another trick in the game, just because of how it's coded, that if you are halfway in a heart, the game still does not recognize you in the path of the Medusas, so it just registers you as just there, but not as Lolo. So it allows you to bypass. You'll see it one more time, at least in this game, in floor 8. Okay, so there is a trick with this that I'm going to try and see if I can get it. So basically, we're just going to go and leave this guy out. Okay, fake him out. So now I need to be very quick and do one specific thing. There we go, we got him turn around. Now we're going to use him as a blocker right here. There we go. Yeah, use the leaper twice as a blocker to get on through. Have I done it before? Yes. I did it once 4 years ago, but that was impromptu with literally no practice. So that took me at least... That one took me just under 8 hours. But again, I didn't have much practice finishing it or getting ready for it, so... I guess you could say I needed a little bit of redemption. But there's still going to be a lot of mistakes along the way, but we will find a way to fix those. So, the last level of this floor, we're going to use this egg to get onto the main island and onto the side island. Then, as a way to save time, we're going to shoot that egg out of there, head over to the right, back to the chest, and finish the floor. floor 7. Back when I was running, you can probably consider this the quick relaxing floor, because it's not that big of a stage. Well, why did you end up on that side? That's the first time I've ever seen him end up on the left side. So you know what? We're gonna do this. Yeah, he usually ends up over there on the on the left side. That was different. Okay, whatever. That's how easy it is when you do it right the first time. Yeah, so this stage, how this primarily works is the skulls are really just there for decoration. You don't even need to touch them. They just end up in your way. You need to use the dragons as a way to block the Medusas, and then egg the top one so you don't get murdered on the chest. And done like that. I went the wrong way. That's what happens when it's 5:11 in the morning. You have to go in the outer shell first. Okay, I have no... Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. I need to wrap around again. I'm supposed to go to the right egg first. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that has to be the last egg, so you're far enough away from the skull in order to finish. There we go. And now for everyone's favorite game show, skulls are stupid. Yeah, all of these skulls are just gonna be rummaging around, going crazy, and I'm gonna walk right through them without even a care in the world. Yeah, it's primarily where most people know Lolo and Lala is because of the Kirby series. Which makes sense. I mean, Lolo was their staple until Kirby came around. But, what am I doing? Since then, since Kirby blew off on the Game Boy, it's been primarily their main thing. So, all you really see now of Lolo and Lala is in the Kirby series. And of course, they turned them into villains. I mean, look how wholesome they are. Lolo's loved one keeps getting kidnapped, and now they make him into evil. Okay, now we're getting into some more complicated puzzles. Before I do that, remember, get both hearts first. Did I mess up? No, I did not. I'm just... We do not need that top block. We only need 2 blocks. There we go. And just run up and get the chest. I pushed it too far. Yeah, that's where the half block goes. Yeah, so another thing, half blocks, just like walking halfway along anything, works. So that trick I showed you with the heart earlier works right here. I'm gonna walk right in front of the Medusa, and there's nothing he can do about it. This ready. So we're gonna wrap back around now because we want to make sure the bottom heart is the last one we get due to the fact that the skull will just chase us. Just makes it safe. Nope. Now for the Now for what is the only stage in Lolo in which there is a time save in my record. Yeah, there is a task way to do this that is viable, but I'm never gonna go for it because it is way too crazy of a strat to do. Someone has done it, but yeah, not me. I have no plans of ever trying it. Oh, I was supposed to push that. Okay, let's get that back over. Yeah, essentially how it works is that you leave the two Domaduses on the side up and running, so they are constantly just going up and down, and you just use the hearts and everything else around it to just keep yourself alive. It's insane. Alright, now it's time for Lolo to become a marathon runner by constantly being chased. Okay, this is not the intended way. You're supposed to get the armadillo to roll like that onto the right side so you can go to the left side and get the heart. And then repeat it by flipping it, but nope, we ain't doing that. We'll just have him chase me. We'll be like the slippery guy from Family Guy. You're never gonna catch me! Okay. Onto the block movement, and then we're gonna egg these two. Be very quick, but don't be super... But you do have time. There is another way where you can push them back to be at just as safe, but we're not gonna do it. Okay. There was a trick here that we're going to try once. I'm willing to take one death since we're already at 1 life left. So we will try it once and see how it goes. Ah, we missed it. Okay. I'm gonna go the save way. Just wanted to try that once. So what you're supposed to do is you're using the egg shots to cancel out the dragon's shot. And if you do it at the right time, you can cancel out both of his shots and get the chest. So how the casual way goes is I'm going to do this. Where is he coming? That was my fault. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I waited for the third one. Okay, maybe we just play... We're gonna just play this all the way safe. Okay. Come on, buddy. You're just gonna fall asleep right here. Yeah. Let's just play it super safe. So this is the attended way to do it. I will try, this isn't like really a trick, it's a cool timing thing. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to blow this snaky away. I shot upwards for reasons unknown. Yeah, so you're supposed to shoot the snaky away and then stay behind it waiting for it to reappear so you can get the heart and not be killed by the dragon. We're gonna do something cool. We're just gonna run away, egg the block him, and then walk and just get the heart. No matter what, as long as you don't make a misstep, you will get back there and get the heart on the frame that the snaky reappears on. Okay, final level of this where we're just going to be half blocking everything. Alrighty, just like that, we are now on the final stage of the first Lolo. 10-1. 10-1, the level that killed me at GDQ 2020. I died, I believe, I had to restart here, I believe, 4 times. Cost me $80. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna do a little. So the intended way is to actually get that bottom heart last and keep the skulls from coming down south, but we are just gonna let them rain free. And we're just gonna walk and let them chase us in this sand that's super slow for us, but fine for them. But there's enough distance that it's never really a problem. Then we've got all these nice little leapers that just want to go to sleep, but they're trapped. We are going to play it safe. And we are just going to put them... There is a specific way to place them, but we're just going to let them sleep in a very simple location for us to get around. We do have this one little top part right here. And we got it. Egg the dragon and shoot, get out of the way, because they can only have one shot on the screen, and then shoot the other dragon and get him out of the way. Okay, probably what's considered the hardest. It's probably the hardest level for people in this game. This is not a very easy level. I also did this backwards, but it's not a big deal. I did it really backwards. Yeah, it's usually the right snaky we do at the end. But yeah, big thing is you need to free the Dawn and get him down below. And I went in the complete wrong direction. Also, we are not supposed to have that down over there. We use the snaky to cover the Dawn. Then use these left block to get the top part. Just gotta keep an eye on the Dawn. Make sure he doesn't end up in our way. I messed that up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. Nope, I don't trust it. Yep, I would... That was my fault. I meant to go half block. Yeah, so what happened there is my movement was a little choppy towards the end there, so the timing of everything was a little off because of that. Oh, Jesus, I completely whiffed on that. Okay, that should be clean. There we go. That's how it was supposed to look. There we go. Now we were on the final stage. So we're going to try to go the speedrun route. And without a problem, we got it. Usually you're supposed to block the left goal and then go to the right. And then a fiery way to the chest. And just like that, we are done with the first Lolo. There we go. On to game 2. So, this is still Adventure of Lolo, but it's based off of the second game. In this one, same thing, 50 puzzles, but I think there are all new puzzles except for 14 of them. So 36 are brand new puzzles. But unlike the first game, this game does not pull punches. Right from the start, it tells you to have fun. So, like, literally, look at this. Like, right off the bat, it has you... It just has you pushing blocks around these crazy corners. And then we're going to have 4 leapers to worry about who could block our path. So we're going to play it safe. We're going to put all 4 to sleep. Just like we did towards the end of 1. But make sure we keep a path to the chest so we can get it. Also, that should have been pushed a little farther over. That way we're completely safe. Let's do that. You need to cover him completely. Cover the Medusa. Then from up top, cover the Dawn. Make sure to go around the block so we don't block ourselves. Okay, so this one likes to trick you. You go left, right, center on this one, but on these ones, you go to the middle first. If you don't do the middle first on the first set, you can't escape from either side. Okay, again, middle, then go on top. Okay, there we go. Now on to the last level of stage floor 1, the River of Leapers. The big thing here is you just want an egg, put in the water. Same thing, egg, put in the water, 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 one last time, and then we're done. So even though we haven't seen it yet, here we have the first repeat level. Even though it's technically not a repeat, but we will see this level again in Lolo 2. So some stages that are considered repeats are pretty much the same level, like this one. There's no real difference with this one. The play is the same. But there are a few that have little changes that'll be hard to see. But like, I'll try to explain them along the way. So we're gonna leave that heart there for last. Because we keep the one in the center last, then we're not gonna get bamboozled by these dragons on the corners. Okay, so here we're gonna shoot one. We're gonna shoot one leaper. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Shoot a second one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there we go. So if it's done right, the 2 leapers should show up underneath and above the Medusas on the right, which will allow us to safely get these hearts without any issues. And yes, for a second floor, that is the intended route. Oh, I'm like, what's wrong? I gotta use the hammer, dummy. I'm trying to egg the snaky for whatever reason. Okay, so for this one, the point is you're supposed to block all entrances for these skulls to get through, but we're gonna leave one open. We want to say, hey, we're gonna give you a small chance to make it. But no, they never really had a shot from the beginning. Now, I might consider this the second worst level in this game, just because of how stupid hard it can be. So I'm gonna wait here. Okay, I'm not liking this. Okay. Dang it, stop. Okay, wait right here. And go. No! Oh! Holy jeez. That was scary. That level kills way too many... has killed way too many runs back in the day. Okay, so the big thing for this stage, at least, is that we are going to be doing what you should have seen earlier with the blocking of the flames with the egg shots. At least with this time, you have more time to actually get it, so it's a lot easier. And you know what? I'm going to wait one more cycle. I kind of messed up there. So we'll be very quick, push that down, come over. Yeah, so this is actually the first instance that you'll be seeing the lava, which, as you can see, destroys bridges after a certain amount of time, so you want to be a little quick. This stage is not as difficult as it looks. We'll just have to use this snaky twice. We get the first egg, blow them away, and then repeat it and get the left side. And then we just walk to the end. Okay, this level usually works by you having to use two of these blocks to block the dawn in certain situations.